Empire State Building, and it was that building that taught the senator all of his moves. So it's, he just stands there, not doing anything. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to bring up our next speaker. This guy, they actually held auditions at a car dealership here in Connecticut because we set the bar really high to put people on the show. The ironic thing was that it was at a dealership that Billy Wynn works at, so that was a little embarrassing. Because they're auditioning and Billy is 2 feet over trying to sell a guy undercoating. It really was an embarrassing day. But this guy, he's from Connecticut, he's going to entertain you. Let's hear it for David Moon. Give him a nice round of applause. Keep it going for R.C. Smith, everybody. Keep me entertained. I'm a stand-up comic. I've been doing it for like 3 years, so it's an honor to work with somebody like R.C. Smith. This guy, he's a warm-up comic for Rachel Ray and the Chew. And as a stand-up comic, our dream is to end up on television. And he has figured out how to get exactly close to that dream without it ever having a chance of fucking taking place. He's Rachel Ray's fluff boy. He gets Sammy's and quickly made appetizers ready for a chubby bitch, keeps her entertained, fiddles her clit, and picks up her check on Friday. That joke's pretty good, but it's even better if you switch the names around. You add in Chaz and AJ. Too smart.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Okay, keep it down, R.C. He spends his mornings giggling with mothers watching Rachel Ray, his nights doing comedy at fundraisers for soccer teams and fucking baseball teams. He lives the life of a fucking PTO mother. And like most PTO mothers, he spends his afternoons fantasizing about sucking Puerto Rican pool boy cock. Speaking of Jason Page, my man is here tonight, Jason Page. I almost didn't recognize you without the glory hole in front of your face. He's a homosexual sports writer, which is the equivalent to watching a game with your wife. He got fired from ESPN recently. He was on the radio show called The Back Sports Page. And now, like the rest of the gays, he spends his days reading the back page of The Advocate. Looking for somebody to meet in the back of a video store. Matt Scott, the weatherman, is here tonight. Matt, that was excellent. God bless him. Matt was recently fired from his job. And now he spends his time on Twitter and Facebook posting the weather. That's not a job. That's the daily activities of a 14-year-old autistic kid peeking outside of his window, praying to go outside. You got fired from a weatherman job in Connecticut. You had 15 minutes to make a fucking prediction. That's the problem. You couldn't shut the fuck up and peek out the window for 15 minutes. Hold on, I'm getting a text right now. It's Billy Wynn. He said, see if they'll let me in. No, seriously, ask him. Now, Billy Wynn's my buddy. Me and Billy work together all the time. Billy, he wanted to help me write the jokes tonight, but nothing he says is relevant after 1989, so I didn't think it would be. I'm just kidding. I love Billy. He's actually looking for new material, AJ. We talked about this. He is, you might see him in line at the DMV or in an airport or stuck in fucking traffic. But if I know Billy Wynn, he's probably in the back of a comedy club stealing the jokes from somebody else. There's another text. He said, all right, they don't want me. See if anybody wants to buy a car. Mitch Patel, this is an honor to be in front of you, Mitch Patel. I'm a huge fan, and you were on the Tonight Show, and so was Nikki on the Tonight Show, and Paul Bond was on the Tonight Show, and R.C. Smith had no other shows tonight. Richard Blumenthal, my man, beat Linda McMahon. And after hearing him public speak for 5 minutes, I question whether or not Vince McMahon was behind that victory. I feel like she's going to come back in 4 years and whack him over the fucking back of the head with a steel chair, and they're going to sell it for $79 on pay-per-view. Richard Blumenthal. He looks like a full grown-up version of the kid on the cover of Mad Magazine. Mayor Bowden is here. My man, Mayor Bowden. His nickname is Big Papa. Big Papa out in Danbury. As opposed to the East Haven mayor who chose the nickname Spig's Father. Didn't really work for him. But in all honesty, we're here tonight to roast Chaz and AJ. Let's give them a round of applause for all the charity work they have done over the years. Raised $38,000 in 4 hours for a police officer who was injured on duty. That's fucking awesome. That was only to get Ed out of a ticket for a DUI. But the thought was there. The thought was there. They want me to stand up here and ridicule Chaz and AJ and degrade them and potentially ruin their careers. But what do I look like? Sirius Satellite Radio? Come on, guys, let's be honest. You guys are fucking awesome. Thank you. David Moon in his final performance, ladies and gentlemen. So how many